Joe casually mentioned portobello mushrooms, and suddenly Stamets' entire demeanor changes after he explains that portobellos have a problem.
What are the negative benefit or the negative effects of this?
This is an explosive area of conversation, and puts my life in danger. So I reserve the right not to answer your question.
Whoa. I didn't expect that. It puts your life in danger talking about portobello mushrooms?
But what was this strange reaction actually about? As Stamets clearly hints that portobello mushrooms are not as healthy as many think, especially if you don't cook them at high enough heat. The leading theory is that portobellos contain compounds called agaritines, which can convert to potentially carcinogenic substances. Interestingly, in his most recent Joe Rogan appearance, Joe never brought up this infamous moment again, one of the most talked about exchanges in the show's history. In fact, portobellos aren't even mentioned once in the entire conversation. But why? If it's just that it can lead to cancer, wouldn't this be good for the public to know about? Well, we have to dig a little further. You see, Paul Stamets is on record discussing portobello's dangers. Back in 2006, he had previously stated that eating raw portobellos was analogous to smoking, but worse.
It's a unique chemical that's in button mushrooms and portobellos. They're very much analogous to smoking a cigarette, except the agaritines cause tumors all over your body as opposed to just in your lungs.
Now you've got to admit the magnitude of the original reaction itself comes across as surprising. Wasn't it just as simple as saying they're dangerous if you don't cook them properly and move on? Well, in hindsight, it seems like Stamets might have swerved the topic as he didn't want to harm the $50 billion global market, over which he has a major influence. Some even joked about the Portobello Mafia, which sounds absurd, though organized crime groups have allegedly controlled mushroom production for decades, especially in the state of Pennsylvania where over half of US mushrooms are grown. But there seems to be a deeper and darker layer to Stamets' shocking reaction that most theories are missing.